TV. And you're watching NDTV Hindu.
Officials wake up after NDTV Hindu's expose. After report of expired products, a series of raids are conducted. One official is suspended. Student fury takes a toll on traffic. Protests by students bring Mount Road to a halt, but situation is now under control. Onion prices bring back the tears for households. The Agriculture Minister says that relief is at least 3 weeks away. Situation tense in Trichupuram after 4 children are killed in bus accident. The bus is being held by the public. After intelligence inputs, the state police is gearing up ahead of Rahul Gandhi's visit. Cops tighten the security measures in the city.
We certainly are conscious of this threat and the alerts that have been sent, and we will be giving adequate protection for him.
Actor Vijay looks for a change of luck with the latest release, Kavalan. Will the audience give a thumbs up to Bodyguard? Well, a very good evening and welcome to Late Night News with me, Ashmit Kumar. Let's have a quick look at news flow from across the country. Testimony of key witness who said top Haryana cop SPS Rathore tortured Rutika's brother is ignored. NETV learns that the agency says he didn't back it up. The Telecom Minister dials Telecom Czars. Kapil Sibal meets Ratan Tata, Sunil Mittal and Anil Ambani to calm nerves. As investigations continue, the CBI questions Neera Radia. If evidence mounts, she could face action under Corruption Act. India and Russia signed 30 agreements, including the initial outlay for a deal worth $30 billion for a stealth fighter. And after Chandrababu Naidu, Jagan Mohan Reddy begins a 48-hour hunger strike. Local Congress dissidents support Jagan's campaign. First up, NDTV Hindu exposed the grim realities underneath the fancy makeover that the dingy ration shops have undergone. But as we exposed, the changes were only cosmetic in nature, with substandard expired products being sold in those shops. Now, our senior correspondent Peer Mohammed brought the sad state of affairs to light. And since we aired the story, the state machinery seems to have been set in motion, with raids being conducted and one official being suspended. Let's in fact take a look at the story that made this impact.
On December 9th, Prem's mother was forced to buy this packet of grocery items when she went to the Lakshmipuram PDA shop to buy her quota of 20 kilo rice. As she unpacked the 25 rupees packet containing 10 provision items next day, 3 of them, cumin, Bengal gram dal and black gram dal, were found to be expired. She was shocked that expired food products were forcibly sold to her.
அரிசி வாங்க போனால் கட்டாயம் வந்து மளிகை பொருள் வாங்கினா தான் அரிசியோ இல்லை வேறு எந்த பொருளாக இருந்தாலும் கொடுக்குறாங்க. இதில் வந்து இந்த மளிகை பொருள் இது திணிக்கப்பட்ட மாதிரி இதை எங்கிட்ட ஃபோர்ஸ் பண்ணி கொடுத்தாங்க. சரி, இதுவும் கடமைக்கு வந்து வாங்கிட்டு வந்து நாங்களும் வச்சாச்சு. கடைசியாக வீட்டில் வந்து ஓப்பன் பண்ணி பார்த்தா இதில் இருக்க ஒரு 10 ஐட்டம்ஸில் 3 ஐட்டம் வந்து ஆல்ரெடி எக்ஸ்பயர் ஆகிருக்கு.
Only last month, the Civil Supplies Department acted on 6 salespersons in North Chennai for selling expired atta. And this month, it is the turn of other provisions. And again, in the same locality. Does anyone care for the health of the citizen who trusts ration shops? But Civil Supplies Commissioner promises action.
காலாவதியான பொருட்களை நியாய விலைக் கடையில் விற்கக்கூடாது என்று அரசு உத்தரவிட்டிருந்தது. இதன் அடிப்படையில் நவம்பர் 1 மற்றும் 2 ஆகிய தேதிகளில் மாநிலம் முழுவதும் உள்ள நியாய விலைக் கடைகளை தணிக்கை செய்து காலாவதியான பொருட்கள் நியாய விலைக் கடையில் இருப்பு இருக்குமானால் அதனை உடனடியாக அப்புறப்படுத்த வேண்டும் என்று மாவட்ட ஆட்சித்தலைவர்கள் கேட்டுக்கொள்ளப்பட்டிருக்கிறார்கள்.
The sale of grocery items in ration shops were meant to help people combat price rise. But the sale of such essential items well beyond the expiry date inside the city and outside will defeat the very purpose of affordable food items and impact on the health of PDS patrons. In Chennai, with reporter Peer Mohammed, Lokpriya, NDTV Hindu.
But our senior correspondent Peer Mohammed joined us in our newsrooms and gave us more perspective on this one critical trend that was observed.
The Civil Supplies Commissioner Ka Balachandran, as he pointed out in the interview that was given to us, there have been steps taken since November this year. Particularly after that step was taken, about 6 people, salespersons and 1 supervisor was arrested in North Chennai area for selling expired food products from PDS shops. And now that after our story was aired this morning, in fact, one salesperson from that Lakshmipuram PDS shop in Minjur area, he was placed under suspension by the Civil Supplies Department for selling that expired food product, particularly the packet of condiments which we aired this morning. And he has said also raids were conducted across North Chennai since yesterday night, because yesterday we met the commissioner, and the commissioner has taken over his office just 2 months ago, and he has been quite vigilant on this issue. But there are elements in the PD across, he admitted to the fact that there are elements in the PDA system. They try to make more money, that is why they keep these old stocks and make money for themselves.
Well, moving forward, there was heavy congestion on Mount Road today as the students belonging to scheduled caste and scheduled tribe hostels had taken to the streets. Now, with Mount Road being jammed, other areas such as Nandanam, Kottrupuram and adjoining roads were also jammed, and traffic was seen crawling. Now, the police forces responded to the protests and helped diffuse the situation. Now, the protest is over and traffic has been cleared, with vehicles moving freely now. Meanwhile, the police is maintaining a heavy presence near the Saidapet hostel and has deployed extra forces to preempt any untoward incidents. But delving deeper into the why aspect, why there was such a protest, we come to the question, why does it feel like to choke each day and every day of your life? Well, that's the plight of students hailing from the backward communities whose life is nothing but a living hellhole. NDTV Hindu had showcased the story of pathetic conditions of an RD Dravidian hostel in the city in September. And the backward classes ministry made the right noises, but now, 3 months on, our reporter Krishnamurthy finds out that ground realities remain unchanged.
It's the same story. Dark, dingy rooms and indifferent food are what hundreds of Adi Dravida students get year after year. Look at this Adi Dravida hostel in Mylapore. There are 7 rooms. Guess how many rooms together? 110. Yes, 110 students are squeezed into this cramped space. Hygiene and other considerations? Well, who cares?
That was just one of the 22 Adi Dravida hostels in the city. The infrastructure in rest of the hostels is as deplorable as this one.
In September, KKSSR Ramachandran, the then backward classes minister, had asked for a factual report following NDTV Hindu expose. There appears to have been no follow-up. A stinking kitchen with water dripping from the ceiling, which is really the floor of the toilet, 1 floor above, is one of the many miseries to be endured. And rightly so, this hostel in Saidapet houses around 1,000 students when there is place for only 400. Food is served in buckets every day. Yes, buckets, and garbage is dumped in the same place where students take a shower and wash their clothes.
Human rights activists claim that even prisoners in jail enjoy better facilities compared to these hostels. They want the government to improve the infrastructure as soon as possible, as all the inmates hail from a backward community and they do deserve a better treatment. In Chennai, this is Krishnamurthy for NDTV Hindu.
Well, moving forward to another critical development, Ruchika Girodhra case takes an unexpected turn. Investigating agencies throw up a surprise. Learn more about that in just a short while. Keep watching.